guys? Just wanted to say a little bit today. Post a video. I haven't really told a whole lot of you guys why I chose Beachbody. So when I started working back in 2010, I just gotten married, and I played some sports in like elementary school, but I really didn't like doing active stuff. And so when it came down to it, the people that I was around at work were, talking about either lifting weights or sports. And I really couldn't care less about sports, at least as far as watching it on TV. So I figured, well, if I'm going to fit in with these guys, I want to do something that they're doing. So a few of them had been talking about P90X, and so I thought, well, I'll give that a try. So I got the DVDs and did about 60 of the 90 days of P90X. I still remember the first 3 days of week one. Day one was chest and back. I couldn't do but maybe a couple pull-ups, and second day was plyometrics. And I remember my locker at work, I had to kind of kneel down to access it, and I had so much pain for 4 days just trying to get my stuff in and out of my locker. It was pretty hilarious. So like I said, I did 60 days of it, and I don't remember exactly why I stopped, but I decided that I wanted to join a gym. So I did. I joined the YMCA. I joined another local gym after I stopped going to the Y, and I found some programs online, kind of stuff that was stuff that you would find in magazines, and I did a lot of experimentation, worked out with friends of mine, did a lot of eating, but I never really, as much as I enjoyed all of that, I never really felt like I was getting the results that I felt like I should be getting. So I was on Facebook one day, and I had just finished watching an episode of American Ninja Warrior, and got onto Tony Horton's page and said, hey man, you should really think about competing in American Ninja Warrior. I bet you'd be really good. And that's when my coach connected with me and said, a lot of people think that's a really good idea. He really should do that. And it was a little while before, because I wasn't really into adding people I hadn't met in person. But once we connected, he hooked me up with Body Beast. And once I got started with Body Beast, I realized this is something I'm going to be doing for a very long time. So once I was about halfway through Body Beast, and I was talking about it nonstop at work, and actually one of my coworkers said he ordered it, and I mentioned that in my coach's fitness group, and he said, hey, if you were a coach, you could have gotten paid for that. And I was like, what? That's awesome. So I started thinking about it. I just really started thinking about coaching, and I did. I started coaching. I ordered the P90X3 challenge pack so that I could have my Shakeology, and then I did P90X3 all the way through. Really enjoyed it, but I went back to Body Beast, and for me, Body Beast is my soulmate workout. So that's the workout program that I keep going back to because I just love how I feel when I'm doing it. I completed Hammer and Chisel, and then last year I completed Quarter Force. I did that with a friend at work. That was a lot of fun. And then in the summer I did P90X2. So I've actually still never completed P90X. I probably should do that at some point. But right now I am doing Lift 4, and it was a little weird for me to go from working out 6 days a week to just 4. But today was leg day, and let me tell you, I am already sore. I'm really glad that Joel worked it to where I had Saturday and Sunday to recover from leg day, because I'm definitely going to be feeling it. As far as the nutrition goes, I've been doing my best to stick with the nutrition plan. I planned out my meals, I planned out my snacks. Joel has an optional cheat day on Sundays throughout the program, and I really did intend to stick to that. But Wednesday was my wife's 30th birthday, and I didn't want to say no to ice cream cake, so I moved it around. I made Wednesday my cheat day, and so I really do plan on sticking to Sundays from now on, and it is optional. So since I'm at work every other weekend, and that's a really great time for me to have my food all planned out, that means that Sundays that I'm off, I can have a little bit more freedom, you know, going out to eat after church or something like that. So that's how I got started with Beachbody. I love the company, but for me it's more than just fighting to end the trend of obesity. It also offers me the financial freedom potential to, you know, make some money on the side and enjoy what I'm doing. It also gives me the opportunity to influence other people. There have been quite a number of folks that I've interacted with that for one reason or another, there were goals that they weren't able to reach as far as weight loss goes. But once they got connected with a program, there were all kinds of things that they didn't know were possible just from committing to a fitness program, whether it's, you know, the 21-day fix, so it's like 3 weeks long, or it's something short like Quarter Force. Really, anybody can do a Beachbody program. It's just a matter of figuring out what your goals are, and then figuring out which program works best for you. But there's literally something for everybody, and you have no excuses, whether it comes down to time constraints or you just don't feel like you're at a point where you can do heavy lifting. Well, you don't have to do heavy lifting. You can do something much more modified than that. If you feel like you are intimidated by going to the gym, you don't have to go to the gym. You can literally do everything from home. So I just wanted to encourage you guys, don't be afraid to push your comfort zones. Don't be afraid to see what could happen if you stick with something instead of, you know, quitting when it starts to get hard. You really are capable of more than you give yourself credit for, and I just want to be the person that helps you see that potential in yourself, because I can see it, and I feel like if I can get you to see it, you will understand, and you will become more passionate about it, and you can change your life 100%. You are capable of doing that, and today could be that day. So peace out, guys.